and Assalamualaikum everyone. As the topic given, we have to choose between application of differentiation or application of integration. So, we decide to do a video on the topic of application of differentiation. But first, let's go through the meaning of differentiation first. Differentiation is the action of computing a derivative. On a simplest word, differentiation can be said as the process to find the derivative of one's function. Since differentiation is a wide topic, there are few subtopics under it. The most common thing it is used for is to find the slope of a graph or the tangent to a curve. You can also work out on the maximum and minimum values. And because of that, we decided to proceed with the subtopic of maximum and minimum values. As we know, differentiation has been used widely in our daily life. So, in this video, we'll show on how does differentiation on maximum and minimum values has been applied in our life.
Why we use differentiation. Differentiation is used to increasing and decreasing function where fx1 more than x2, then fx1 more than fx2. So as x increases, fx increase. A decreasing function is a function with decreases as x increases. A function may be increasing in some places and decreasing in others. A point where a function changes from an increasing to a decreasing function or vice versa is known as a turning point. It is a type of a stationary point on a graph where the gradient is zero. There are three types of stationary points such as, maximums, minimums, and points of inflection. It is often necessary to know about three types of stationary point. It needs to be looked at alternatively and the second derivative. At maximum points, the gradient is positive just before the maximum, it is zero at a maximum and it is negative just after the maximum. At minimum points, the gradient is negative, 0 then positive. At points of inflection, the gradient can be positive, 0, positive or negative, 0, negative. Solving practical problems of finding maximum and minimum is very useful and can be used to find maximum and minimum values of all sorts of things.
Hi. I am Mrs. Green. So here is the application of differentiation in our daily life. Are you okay, my dear? You have an appointment with a doctor this Saturday. Julia is a teenage girl who is suffering from a brain tumor.
My head is aching again. Yeah, sure, Mum.
Hello, I am Dr. Arthur. Today, I will talk a bit on how maxima and minima problems of differentiation being used in biology. So, from the situation just now, Julia has been suffering a brain tumor and need to make a radiation therapy and chemotherapy every week as the tumor will getting bigger. So first of all, tumor is an abnormal growth cells that serves no purposes. Maxima and minima of differentiation were usually used to see the volume of how big the tumor can grow inside human's brain. In Julia's situation, it is important to know the volume of the tumor to get the right treatment and what kind of chemotherapy will suit Julius the best. So let's take a look. In order to get the treatment for Julia, it is crucial to look at the size of the tumor by seeing at the volume calculated. If the volume of the tumor is greater than 0, it is the minimum size of the tumor. If the volume of tumor is smaller than 0, it is the maximum size of the tumor. And if the volume of the tumor is equal to 0, the tumor doesn't have any changes, either getting bigger or getting smaller. Here is the formula on how to look the maxima and minima value of the growth of the tumor. I hope it will be useful as we can know what kind of treatment that suits Julius the best to slow down the growth of tumor, because bigger tumor intend to grow faster and in some case becoming a cancer that have a small chance to be cured. So that's all from me, thank you.
So Julia, to start the treatment, I must scan your brain.
Can you please explain in details, doctor?
So there is a tumor in your brain.
Yes, I know.
But we don't know how wide it has spread.
I don't know what to say, doctor.
So by scanning your brain we can know the size of the tumor and how much time it can grow big.
Sure, I will do as you say as long as I could live.
So I will start scanning your brain.
Sure. I wonder how is the result.
I'm sure everything will be fine. Don't worry, dear.
Thank you, miss.
So the result is finally out. In this treatment, I'm using a differentiation method that is maximum and minimum. By using the formula at the back, we can know how small or big the tumor can grow in Julia's brain. After the scanning, the tumor size is about 0.5 cm cubed. We already find the equation and we'll start the calculation using differentiation method. The tumor volume T days is modeled by the first equation. T stands for the day, and in this equation T is between 0 and 18 days. So let's look at the first and second derivatives equation. We already differentiation the equation. So this is the result of the equation after the calculation. We find that the minimum point occur when T equals 10.84 days. The volume of the tumor is approximately 0.20 cm cubed at this time. So on the day of 15, the size of tumor will become more bigger at 0.6 cm cubed. So we will try our best to give Julia treatment as soon as possible. So I will call Julia's guardian to tell the solution of the treatment and the time that she needs to be treated as soon as possible. So the result is already out, and we already find out what kind of treatment that we will be using.
That's a very great news to hear, doctor.
So I need Julia to get ready for the treatment, as this treatment has a limit time. So she must follow the schedule that I have arranged for her.
Sure, I will tell her everything that you said and follow this schedule. Thank you so much, doctor.
You're welcome. I wish for the best for you both.
Thank you again, doctor.
As the conclusion, we can see that differentiation is useful in every way. Throughout the video, it shows that differentiation can help to save pupils' life. As we know, differentiation is the process of finding a general expression for the rate of change of a function. So, it can discover the spin-off of a relation with the aid of differentiating each aspect of its equation implicitly and fixing the byproduct as an unknown. To sum up the whole video, differentiating has been used as a promising method to replace all the toxic and other ineffective ways to do chemotherapy.